was a good fight. I would have liked to see Tyson a little bit more, aggressive and go after Usyk a bit more because, he won the first fight. So it's up to Tyson to go after him and make sure he wins the second fight.
I think the fight was pretty close. I would have scored the fight closer than that. Maybe Usyk could have still win. At the end of the fight, he wasn't sure that anybody is a winner because everybody could have been a winner.
Boxing experts were left stunned by the Fury versus Usyk fight, an event that was supposed to remind the world why heavyweight boxing is called the glamour division. Instead, it became a spectacle of disappointment, with analysts trading their excitement for raised eyebrows and biting sarcasm. On December 21, Jordan Ellis reported that Conor McGregor reacted with surprise to Tyson Fury's second consecutive loss to Alexander Usyk. Fury, the
Tyson?
Yeah. An Anthony Joshua fight, maybe?
He could pack Wembley with an Anthony Joshua fight for sure. I think Triple D and Usyk could put 90,000 in Wembley because that's a good fight.
Like I was telling Eddie, the fact that anytime Fury did get something started, and look, he made the needed adjustments. Like, we wanted Fury to fight like a big man. We wanted him to come forward. He hit the body. He was going for the uppercuts. I was telling Eddie, he was this close to letting that George Foreman, Michael Moore, lightning in a bottle shot against the chin. Usyk almost was there, but
claimed Gypsy King entered the ring boasting confidence and promises of dominance. However, his performance left fans questioning if he'd forgotten the essence of the sport. Usyk, on the other hand, displayed his signature technical brilliance, but brilliance alone failed to deliver the excitement fans had hoped for. As the final bell rang,
Do you think he's unbeatable in this era, Usyk?
No, nobody's unbeatable. Nobody's unbeatable. Muhammad Ali in his prime isn't here today, so.
the reactions of boxing analysts underscored the anticlimactic nature of the fight.
I think I like the first fight better. This was a good fight as well, very close. When it comes to heavyweight boxing and somebody's beat you the first time, you gotta go after him the second time. I felt Tyson Fury should have went after him a little bit more.
Lennox Lewis was particularly critical of Fury's approach, expressing dissatisfaction with his lack of assertiveness and inability to capitalize on his side.
According to Lewis, Fury's tactics lacked the assertiveness and dominance that are typically expected from a heavyweight champion. He noted that Fury failed to capitalize on his size and physical advantages.
Key tools that could have turned the fight in his favor. Lewis noted that Fury allowed Usyk to control the tempo for much of the match, with Fury's sporadic bursts of energy failing to establish any sustained dominance. The fight, anticipated as a classic, left fans and experts alike disheartened.
Whatever their game plan was, mine would have been different, but whatever their game plan was, it didn't work. I felt that he needed to do a lot more work. Go after him a bit more, press forward a little bit more. But, it was overall a great fight.
Lennox Lewis offered a pointed critique of Tyson Fury's strategy during his highly anticipated fight against Alexander Usyk. While Fury's flashes of aggression, particularly in the 10th round, demonstrated what could have been achieved, Lewis argued these tactics should have been the foundation of Fury's performance from the outset. He highlighted Fury's...
They all had the same score. There were some variances on different rounds, but I thought it was a closer fight. It might even go on either way,
use of leaning, holding, and delivering inside punches late in the fight as the approach that could have turned the tide had it been employed consistently. While Lewis acknowledged the challenges posed by Usyk's technical brilliance, he maintained that Fury's size and physicality should have been the decisive factors. Meanwhile, Michael Buffer didn't mince words about the judges' scorecards, which all read 116-112 in Usyk's favor. With a hint of sarcasm, Buffer quipped, "Oh, they all agreed. How cute," suggesting the fight was much closer than the numbers indicated.
What can I say?
What did you make of Tyson's performance this time? A heavier Tyson Fury. What did you actually make of his performance this time out?
I thought he was more active with his jab, and he probably, in hindsight, he probably should have tried a little more of he has a good 1-2, one pop up,
According to Buffer, depending on one's perspective, The bout could have gone either way, underscoring boxing's age-old tradition of controversial scoring. When assessing Fury's performance, Buffer offered faint praise, noting that the heavier Fury appeared more active with his jab, a positive step, but far from enough. Buffer hinted that Fury's famous 1-2 combination and his ability to leverage size and reach were sorely missing, as Usyk's relentless...
Disappointed with that, the way they judged that. To me, it was a little bit too wide. I personally thought it was a lot closer than that. I wouldn't have given it the way they give it Usyk.
Energy ultimately outpaced the Gypsy King. Prince Naseem Hamed, the flamboyant former featherweight champion, didn't hold back when reacting to
Known
Tyson
for his
Fury's
outspoken
loss to
personality,
Alexander Usyk.
Hamed expressed
Known for his
disappointment in Fury's
outspoken
performance,
personality,
questioning the
Hamed
lack of
expressed
aggression and strategy
disappointment in
from the
Fury's
usually dominant
performance,
Gypsy King.
questioning the
I just thought he did really, really well, Tyson. He did way better than the first time. So that deserved to be a 1-1, and we should have a trilogy on our hands. So I'm a bit upset for Tyson. I'm a bit upset, obviously, for all of his fans, his family.
Lack of aggression and strategy from the typically dominant Gypsy King. He praised Usyk's technical brilliance and discipline, emphasizing how the Ukrainian's relentless work rate and precision exposed Fury's apparent complacency. Fury looked like he underestimated Usyk, and that's a mistake you can't afford at this level, Hamed commented, noting that the fight served as a reminder that even the biggest...
He used his size and reach and everything. Usyk is like a machine, though. He's just got a big battery that never stops.
Names can falter if they lose focus. As for the notion of Usyk being unbeatable, Michael Buffer wasn't convinced. Unbeatable? Nah, he shrugged. Muhammad Ali in his prime isn't here today, so let's not get carried away. Buffer's sharp reminder highlighted that boxing legends are defined by their challenges, not invincibility. Looking ahead to Fury's next move, Buffer floated a few ideas with his signature flair. Oh, an Anthony Joshua fight? Pack Wembley with that one for sure, he mused. But let's not forget Triple D and Usyk. That could pack 9-9-0-0-0-2, right? With a nod to boxing's love of drama, Buffer concluded,
It was overall a great fight.
Where do you think Fury goes from here?
There's other great fights for him out there, it really depends on Fury, whether he wants to continue or if he wants to fight on.
that controversy sells and fans would undoubtedly line up for another chapter in the Fury-Usyk saga. Looking ahead, Lennox Lewis noted that Tyson Fury's future in the heavyweight division might depend on his ability to adapt and rediscover the drive that once defined his career. Potential matchups against fighters like Anthony Joshua or a rematch with Alexander Usyk could offer Fury opportunities for redemption, but Lewis emphasized the need for Fury to rekindle the hunger and determination that propelled his earlier successes. Eddie Hearn, never shy about sharing his thoughts, had a slightly different take on the fight. While all three judges scored it 1-1-6, 1-1-2 for Usyk, Hearn admitted he struggled to split the two fighters. I thought the fight was close, maybe even a draw, he mused, diplomatically hedging his bets. However, he offered rare praise for boxing's often criticized scorecards, noting, at least the judges were consistent, right? Sergio Mora was more decisive, declaring Usyk the clear winner. Mora highlighted Usyk's remarkable ability to adjust mid-fight, neutralizing Fury's fleeting moments of dominance. Fury was this close to landing that one big George Foreman Michael Mora shot, Mora observed, referencing Fury's near misses with game-changing punches. Yet every time Fury demanded respect with his power, Usyk responded with poise and precision, keeping the momentum on his side. Hearn and Mora also marveled at Usyk's ability to overcome significant physical disadvantages, despite conceding 55 pounds 6 inches in height.
Because everybody could have been a winner. From my scorecard, he was closer than that.
The AI judge actually had it 118, 110. Do you think there's a place right now for AI?
No, I don't think AI might be intelligent, but AI don't understand the sport properly,
In height and 7 inches in reach, Usyk still managed to outbox the towering Fury, showcasing extraordinary skill and resilience. When the conversation shifted to Tyson Fury's next move, Eddie Hearn wasted no time suggesting Anthony Joshua as the ideal opponent. AJ versus Fury at Wembley, that's the one, Hearn said confidently. You pack the place out, no question. British boxing fans would lose their minds for that fight. Hearn also acknowledged the possibility of a rematch with Alexander Usyk or a bout with Daniel Dubois, referencing the controversy surrounding their first meeting. Francis Ngannou didn't hold back when reacting to Fury's unanimous decision loss to Usyk. The identical 116-112 scorecards had the boxing world buzzing, but Ngannou wasn't convinced the result was that clear-cut. Honestly, it was closer than that for sure, he said.
I mean, from fighting Fury twice, winning Fury twice, winning Joshua twice, it's hard to argue. I mean, he's the undisputed, right? So it's hard to argue anything from him to him right now. For so long.
Shrugging at the judges' agreement. It could have gone either way. At the end, I wasn't sure anyone really won. Maybe everyone should have just gotten a participation medal. Say Macanthes said into the technicalities. Maybe you don't actually want to at the risk of getting caught perhaps winning. The discussion took an interesting turn when AI scoring entered the conversation. Reports revealed an AI system had scored the fight 1-1-8-1-1-0, prompting Ngannou to roll his eyes at the thought of machines judging boxing. Despite his skepticism of the judging, Usyk praised his discipline, technical skill, and ability to outmaneuver the much larger Fury with precision and poise. Francis Ngannou highlighted Alexander Usyk's remarkable achievements, emphasizing his unmatched.
All right, Ron Goodall over here at Fight Hype. Just wanted to throw my 2 cents. Just got done doing a live. I scored it live 8-4 at best for, technically at worst for Usyk. I could have seen it even maybe being 9 rounds to 3, Usyk potentially.
Ron Goodall shared his detailed analysis of Tyson Fury's second loss to Alexander Usyk, emphasizing
record. You can't argue with the guy's record. He's beaten Fury, beaten Joshua, and he's still the unified champion, Ngannou said. Reflecting on the heavyweight hierarchy, he suggested the old trio of Fury, Joshua, and Wilder might need a rebranding. It's not a trio anymore. It's Usyk and the rest of them are just trying to figure out what happened, he added with a smirk. The guy's the new heavyweight decor. Get used to it. Ron Goodall provided a detailed analysis of Tyson Fury's second loss to Usyk, scoring the fight 8-4 in favor of.
I thought there's been a lot of online outcry of kind of saying Fury had a lot of great aggression, X, Y, and Z, and I'm not Xing that out. I thought Fury had great moments. I think the 5th round, he kind of gave what I thought was the big man bully plan. He was going to walk him down, try to use his weight.
The Ukrainian. Goodall emphasized Usyk's dominance and ability to overcome Fury's significant size and reach advantages. While Fury had moments of aggression, particularly in the 5th round, he couldn't sustain the big man bully strategy. Usyk's quick footwork, impeccable timing, and ability to separate from Fury's clinches effectively neutralized Fury's physical edge. Goodall also praised Usyk's boldness, noting his willingness to take risks from the very first round, despite Fury's power and reach, which set the tone for his decisive victory. Ron Goodall acknowledged Tyson Fury's legacy, noting his history of grueling fights and cementing his status as one of the top heavyweights of this era. However, Goodall credited
What I want to see now is Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. That's all what matters for me.
Alexander Usyk for consistently proving doubters wrong, highlighting his unmatched mentality and skill. From dominating Anthony Joshua to defeating Fury twice, Usyk has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to overcome significant physical disadvantages with sheer determination and technical brilliance. Goodall remarked that Usyk's seamless transition from cruiserweight to defeating the giants of the heavyweight division solidifies his legacy as one of boxing's finest talents. While Fury might move on to high-profile bouts, such as a clash with Joshua, Usyk's accomplishments have set him apart in the sport's history. Francis Ngannou, however, wasn't interested in discussing Fury's potential matchups with Joshua or other contenders. Instead, he had one focus, a rematch with Fury. Fury versus Francis, that's the only fight that matters, he said with a grin. Forget the rest, let's run it back, Tyson. As the dust settled, boxing analysts didn't hold back their critiques. For a fight that was supposed to showcase the best of the heavyweight division, it left many questioning whether today's era of boxing can live up to the legacy of past legends who defined the sport with unforgettable performances.